So if you've got a holiday coming up, I wouldn't leave the deadline until the day you actually go on holiday. I would leave it at least 4 to 6 weeks before you actually jet off on your flight, because you want to make sure that your metabolic rate is adjusted to the slight increase in calories that you're going to have when you go away on like an all-inclusive buffet holiday, for example, where you're just smashing pizza and beers every single day. So I would leave it until 4 to 6 weeks before you actually go away, and then at least give yourself 16 to 20 weeks to sustainably lose the body weight, pound to 2 pounds, depending on, again, how much you actually need to lose and what it is you're actually targeting for in terms of your body weight and your body fat percentage that you're going to be happy with when you go on holiday and, you know, take your top off and get the abs out. Right, overview of the Physique Academy program. Phase 1, we're looking to get you lean, we're looking to get you shredded. This is where you instill the habits into your lifestyle to actually see lasting change. But phase 2, which you come into once you reach 10 to 12% body fat, is where you come up to maintenance for 4 to 6 weeks. We slowly push you into a surplus, and the aim is to have that metabolic adaptation so you're able to increase your maintenance calories and overall increase your strength, but be able to make more of a balance out of it so you're able to sustain the results long term. Our goal isn't just to get you in shape, it's to keep you in shape year round for years to come, for the rest of your life. And we do have a third phase as well, which is around performance-based goals. If it's a half marathon, a high rocks, if you know you're just looking to get stronger in the gym, something strongman related, whatever it is, whatever your preference is and whatever it is you're looking to work towards, that's what our 3 phases is all about. First and foremost, if you're in a reverse diet and you're trying to gain weight and make the right food choices, so hit your protein but keep it as lean as possible, but hit your calories, because something that a lot of people struggle with is getting enough food but keeping it calorie dense and still keeping it lean, like eating whole, clean, nutritious foods, but still being able to hit that target. Because once you reach over 3,000 calories, it's hard to consistently eat that every single day consistently. So the best advice that I would have would be to eat more calorie dense foods, nuts, seeds, oils, maybe even more like cereals. You've got like the carbohydrate side of things as well. But then if you say like just leave yourself one meal to have like maybe something that's more fat focused, as long as you're monitoring your strength and your body composition, and you're hitting your calories and the body weight's going up, then you should be pretty happy with that. Yeah, you want to keep your training the same. Just aim for strength and hypertrophy, 6 to 12 reps. I like to do, when I'm reverse dieting, when I'm bulking, more supersets and drop sets, just because I feel like, for me, I get more enjoyment and growth out of that. But with your nutrition, bro, at the end of the day, as long as you hit those numbers, that's the main thing. Obviously, you can get, more deeper into it, like, what your saturated fat is at, what your unsaturated fat is at, if you're having more simple carbs with sugar, or is it more complex carbs. But at the end of the day, especially if you're more of a hard gainer or someone that's leaner, and you're not going to rebound as much, as long as you hit those numbers, that's the main thing. A winter bulk is good, because then if you finish a bulk, it leaves you 6 months then to come into that deficit. That's what I've always done, keep it simple. For people that are bulking through summer but then have summer holidays, like 18, 19, 20, going to Ibiza, you're not going to be the leanest. I always use the analogy of, like, in summer, would you rather be the guy that's got the most mass, so the guy that's the biggest but also has more body fat because he's been in a bulk but he's bigger, or would you rather be the guy that's maybe lighter, less body fat, but also less muscle mass but looks more cut, shredded and jacked? Because I know what I would prefer to look like. That's why, for me, I just try and stay lean year round now. I've not been in a bulk for 3 years. My 3 biggest inspirations, number one was always Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think he was just an absolute animal. 7-time Mr. Olympia. He was actually my dad's idol when he was a teenager, which then basically got passed on to me when I was born. Kai Green, I always thought was a big inspiration, because that was a guy that never actually won Mr. Olympia, but he kept coming back every single year. He never actually ended up winning it. It was always Phil Heath, but every single year he ended up coming back. So I rated his, not just his body, his physique, but his mindset. And third, physique-wise, Andre EU. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of him. He's more of like a men's physique kind of body rather than classic. But I just think he used to be overweight. I know they're all using gear, but he's got a pretty impressive physique overall. Yeah. Yeah, it was my dad. I posted a story about this recently. I posted a story of talking about doing core training. When I was 11, I used to watch Rocky 4. Spam watch Rocky 4 like 3 times, and then do like just 50 sit-ups, which after a few months that progressed to then me doing 50 sit-ups, just tucking my feet underneath the sofa every morning before school up until the age of like 15. And I've not had to do like core exercises since, because I just absolutely spammed them when I was in my teen years. But yeah, it was my dad that sort of got me watching the Rocky films, and that just sort of got me into training. And like I say, sit-ups was the first thing that I did. It spiraled on from there.